Hey everybody, it's Christopher Small from Building a Law Firm. It is late, 11:45, but I made a promise to myself that I was going to try to create a piece of content every day. I think I missed one day in like the last 15 or 16 or 17 days, but today was not going to be the day that I missed. Even though we've got snowmageddon in Seattle, it was supposed to snow I think like an inch, it snowed like 10, schools were canceled, roads were closed. Been cooped up all day with my 3 kids and my dog and my wife, and we had a good time, but it's a little crazy. And I wanted to make sure I got on here and talked a little bit before the end of the day, because that's what I like to do. You know, I like to give you a little bit of value, give you something to think about, give you something to work on for tomorrow, and that's what we're doing. So what we're talking about, 3 keys to a great video, I think is what we're talking about today. And they're really quite simple and straightforward. And I've sort of stumbled upon these over time by A, making a tremendous amount of videos and a tremendous amount of content and seeing what works. B, paying a significant amount of money to find out what is working for other people. And C, hanging out with a bunch of other people that make a bunch of content and having them tell me what's working for them. And so after sort of sifting through all of that information, my own anecdotal evidence and the evidence of others, and including evidence backed by a tremendous amount of money, there are 3 things that I come up with that work really, really well. And if you incorporate these into your sort of a daily or weekly content creation strategy, I think you're going to be really, really happy and surprised and rich, because these things are going to work. Okay, so number 1. The number 1 thing that your content needs to do, your videos need to do to be successful, is they need to provide value. So they need to actually be helpful. So get on there and talk about one topic and give the actual nugget. Sometimes you just have to say the thing that you're afraid to say. A perfect example of this is back in the day when I had my traffic ticket website or my traffic ticket law firm. I used to create blog posts and content that literally walked people step by step through the process of beating a traffic ticket. I would say, you start at the top and you look at this thing. And if you see this, then you win. If you don't see it, then you need to move on to the next thing. If you see that, then you win. If you don't, move on to the next thing. I had traffic ticket attorneys calling me after stumbling upon my information and yelling at me for destroying their business, because they believed that if I did that, that no one would hire a traffic attorney to help them any longer and the world would end. When in fact, people were so grateful for the information that I was providing. They were so, I guess, happy and excited that they hired me. They realized too through that process that there was sort of a little bit more strategy and a little bit more expertise involved than they originally thought, and they wanted to make sure that they got someone that would do a good job. So that was amazing. You can do the same thing for your law firm. So when you get on, talk about some things that will actually help. Another perfect example of this is, and I talked about this the other day. There's a lovely young woman in the back room who is a business attorney, and she created a video about the importance of having a good terms of service. And she talked through it. I watched the video because that's what I do for my backroom folks. And I told her, I said, look, the way that you could have made this like next level, the way that you could have just really, really crushed this, is if you would have just offered to give away a sample terms of service that will work for most businesses, require like minimal tweaking at best, and just give that away to people. You know, have them comment below and say like, hey, like give me the money or whatever, give me the terms, and then you just give them to them, because that will create that sense of that bond, that sense of reciprocity that you want to get with people. Okay, so rule number 1 for video is to help. Period. That's it. You help and you will be 80% of the way there in all likelihood. Okay? Number 1 is help. Number 2, the second thing that you need to do is you need to create some goodwill. What that means is part of doing that is just giving them stuff. The other part of it is creating that bond with people. Okay, and the way that you do that is to be yourself. So if you couldn't tell, when I turn this video on, I just talk. I am myself 100%. If you like me, that's great. If you don't, that's not great, but that's okay too. And I just give you the goods. You know, I'm trying to be honest. I'm trying to be straightforward. I'm trying to share everything that I've got with you so that A, you like me, so that B, you get helped, and so that C, you consider coming and like checking out some of my stuff, right? We got the back room, we got the syndicate, we got all kinds of exciting, fun stuff that will just help you law firm owners crush it, right? It's the same stuff I use in my own firm, and it's amazing. So, you know, creating that goodwill, creating that bond with people, being yourself, being vulnerable, having some personality, smiling every once in a while, like this, it makes a big difference, believe it or not. So that's the second thing that will sort of provide a tremendous amount of rocket fuel to your videos. And then the third thing is that you want to have that I haven't talked about here as often as I probably should have, but I am beginning to test it more and see good results, is you want to have a call to action. So as you end your video, you want to have something for them to do. Often with my law firm videos, I send them to cmslawfirm.com/strategy session to book a time to talk with me. Here, I often send you to buildingalawfirm.com/go, which is the link to my to the back room, which is my sort of monthly. It's a monthly membership. You get a bunch of fun stuff, including a live little Q&A/training session with me every week. That's killer. That people are crushing it on. But today, I'm going to do something different. Because we're talking about video, because we're talking about content and how to crush it, I recently put together a book. Okay, the name of this book is, I'm not sure yet, but I think it's going to be something like How to Create Content That Gets Clients. I think it's pretty good. I literally just made that up. I'm gonna have to write that down because I'm gonna forget it. But I'm going to sell this book for super cheap. A, because I want to help, which is part of this whole process. B, because I want to get you into my sphere of influence. I want to get you into my life so I can show you a bunch of other cool stuff, make you a bunch of money, and have you come and hang out with me. That's what I'd like to do, is hang out with law firm owners that are killing it. So if you want this book, okay, if you watch this video all the way through, and if you want this book at a super cheap price, I'm thinking about like $5, okay, $5. Let's call it $5. Let's call it $5.73, okay, just for fun. So if you want this book for $5.73, just comment below and say book, right? And we'll do that. I'm in the process of like binding this all together. You saying book below is not going to actually require you to buy the book. So if you're just thinking about it right now and you want to sort of get notified when this happens, say book. Put book in the comments below. I'll send you the book. It's going to be $5.73. How to create content that gets clients. I think that's what it's called. I already forgot. But I'll let you know when it's ready to go. It's going to be amazing. And it's literally the process that I use to get clients for me all the time. I open my email. I have new consultations every day. It's amazing. So that's it. But strong call to action is that third component of a great video, because you want to be able to give people the opportunity to work with you if they need to get help if they need to learn more if they need to do all that kind of stuff. Okay, so that's it. If you like this video, that's awesome. Hit the like button. If you want the book for $5.73, comment book below. We're gonna make that happen. And then what else? If you know someone that needs to hear this information, that's been struggling to make content, why don't you share it with them? Just put their name in the comments. You can share it on your page. That'd be great. You can do whatever you want, but do something. Take some action. Create some content. Get more clients for your firm. Come hang out with me in the back room or in the syndicate, and we're all gonna have a great time. Okay, that is it. Thank you so much. Whew. I think we barely beat the midnight hour, hopefully, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow. All right, see ya. Bye.